In this video, we're going to go over my PS2 collection. So first game here, we have is Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies. So if you've played games like Ace Combat or Top Gun, it is a fighter jet simulation game. Really well done on the PS2. Looks surprisingly well for a PS2 game. Still worth picking up for $3. Definitely good buy there. Next games we have here are ATV Off-Road Fury 2 and ATV Off-Road Fury 3. These are ATV racing games, run-of-the-mill ATV games. Nothing too spectacular. The mini games are kind of fun, but other than that, main gameplay is not much to write home about. Next game here we have is Bully. Bully is from the masterminds of Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar Games. They did a high school version of Grand Theft Auto, in that you play this punk kid, and you go through missions and things around your academy. So similar to Grand Theft Auto, but without the violence. Definitely worth a playthrough there. Next game we have here is Burnout Revenge. If you've ever played any of the Burnout games, they're a lot of fun. In Burnout Revenge, you can actually crash into the traffic and take down your opponents, which is kind of cool. Very awesome game. Love the soundtrack. Definitely glad that I have this version, or this game. It's definitely worth playing. If you like racing games, you like taking out your opponents, and fast-paced gameplay, definitely worth picking up. Next game we have here is Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. This is a game where you hunt and you fish. So if you're one of those people that can't hunt or fish in real life, this is the game for you. Or any of the other Cabela's hunting games. This is a really good game for a hunting game. Fishing is not bad too, so definitely worth checking out. Worth picking up if you like that kind of thing. Alright, so this next game here is Deus Ex: The Conspiracy. Now, this is not a rare game, but it took me a long time to find. You can find this all over for the Mac and the PC. The only console it came out on was the PS2, so definitely not an easy game to track down, but awesome game nonetheless. It's a first-person shooter RPG, in a way. You play this field agent that goes through and does missions for this company, and he finds out that they're not a good company, and he goes rogue. You can get upgrades and upgrade your abilities. That's the RPG aspect of it. And what you do and what you say in the game affects how the game plays out. So really well done, worth picking up if you can find it. Next two games here, I'm going to show them together. They are Dynasty Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. Dynasty Warriors games are some amazing games. You play as this one guy with some helper guys taking on massive armies. You just mow them down. It's a lot of fun. So if you like games like that, where it's just you against everything else, really good series to get into. Next games we have here are Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. Now, there's a lot of things that have already been said about the Final Fantasy series as a whole. Final Fantasy X and X-2 have such a huge fan base that it's been released multiple times. At least 10 has. well, 10.2 has, they both have. They're listed on PS3, PS4, the Vita, and then of course originally on the PS2 there. Solid games. If you like Final Fantasy, definitely both those are worth checking out. So the next game we have here is Final Fantasy 12. Only came out on the PS2. It's a lot of fun. Again, your run-of-the-mill Final Fantasy game. I haven't played much of it. I haven't even played much since I got it, but I do plan on going through that here. Definitely worth playing. Next game we have here is Gran Turismo 4, the Rail Driving Simulator. The Gran Turismo series has always been, at its core, a simulation racing game. Beautifully done. And for $3, I couldn't pass it up. It looks beautiful for a PS2 game. Very well done. If you like realism in racing games, this is the series to get into. Gran Turismo 4 is a great game on the PS2. And the next game we have here is Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Now, this game, when it when the advertisement was teased at E3 and the various commercials, you got the idea that you were playing a Snake, and everybody got excited. Well, that's only for like the first half of the game. The rest of the game we're playing as a new guy called Raiden, who's now become more of a staple in the series. But it really caught me off guard. Caught, I'm sure, a lot of people off guard. But it's overall a really decent game. Definitely worth checking out on the PS2, and it's relatively cheap. So, next game we have here is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Again, a really great game as far as Metal Gear Solid series goes. Has more of a survival aspect of it, as you have to eat. And if you're shot, you can manage your wounds up to heal faster. You use camouflage. It's a really neat and awesome game. Definitely worth playing if you like the Metal Gear Solid series of games. Okay, so the next game we have here is Midnight Club Street Racing. Now, for $3, again, I couldn't pass it up. It is a street racing game, pretty straightforward. It's a lot of fun, kind of open world in a way, open map anyway. You can pick what races you go on and such. Now, when I popped it in, I was like, okay, well, it might play. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's really scratched. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. Really scratched up there. All nice and scratched. When I put it in, I was surprised it actually played. And then past the prologue, it's done. So I'd have to get that reserviced, and I will definitely jump back into that and do a review on it. The next game we have here is another TV game, and that's MX versus ATV Unleashed. This game, you have the traditional ATVs, but you also now have the motorcycle or the dirt bikes, the dune buggies, and it looks like maybe a modified golf cart, but maybe a sand rail. But definitely good set of good racing games as ATV games are. If you like ATVs, definitely worth checking out. All right, so the next game here, I have yet to play. It was donated to the channel by a good friend, a good coworker of mine, and that game is Okami. Okami is said to be the Legend of Zelda for the PS2. It's a very beautiful game. It's really a work of art. The art style is amazing. The gameplay is amazing. Now, I say that because I played the DS version, which I believe is a sequel to this. But I do look forward to reviewing this here. Very beautiful game. Next game we have here is one of the first games I ever played on the PS2, and that is Red Faction. Now, Red Faction, you play this guy that's a miner on Mars, and there's a big revolt, and you have to escape, and it's a lot of fun. The coolest thing about this game, and this was actually in the subsequent games following this one, but it was first done in this game, and that is the geomod technology, and that you can essentially burrow your way into walls with explosives, which is freaking awesome with multiplayer. So you can be up against somebody and you can just bore a hole into a wall with a bunch of rockets and just hide out in there for a while. It's a lot of fun. Worth playing. Definitely a really good game there. And it's cheap. The next game we have here is Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Now, great Resident Evil game. Code Veronica is my favorite Resident Evil game in the series. Sadly, I have yet to play the PS2 version. The definitive version, to me, is the Dreamcast version. As that's the original version. I think it looks a little bit better than the PS2 version. However, this one does add some things that are not in the original, so there is that. But I do think the Dreamcast version does look a little bit better. But again, this was given to me by a friend as a donation to the channel, so I do appreciate that. Thank you for that. Next game I have here is another masterpiece. Overall, visually amazing game on the PS2, and that is Shadow of the Colossus. Essentially, you play as this young boy that has to essentially climb these giant beasts and take them down. It is an amazing game. I'm very happy I have this in my collection. Again, it's a donation to the channel by, again, the same friend that donated the Resident Evil and the Okami, so again, thank you for those. Alright, getting down to the last couple here. We got Time Splitters. This is the original Time Splitters. I got this for $3. I thought this was going to be an amazing game because I played the Future Perfect and Time Splitters 2. Not so much. I mean, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's funny. It's a good first-person shooter. But the two games are much better. So if you can, you can pick it up if you want, but definitely you're not missing much. Next game we have here is Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. This game was both on PS2 and PC. It's a very dark game in that the environments are dark, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes, but the camera angles aren't that great. But for Tomb Raider, it's a pretty good game. Definitely worth checking out. So if you like Tomb Raider games, it's definitely worth picking up. Got it for $5, so not too bad. The last game I'm going to show here, I don't know how many hours I spent with this game. I played the original, had a ball. Played the second one, awesome, had a lot of fun with it. Played the third one, again, tons of fun. Can't go wrong with the series, and that is Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal is a vehicular combat game. If you haven't played any Twisted Metal games, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to go out and try some of these games. If you have PS2, pick this up. It's cheap. It's one of the best Twisted Metal games, in my opinion. And I do look forward to reviewing this here for in the near future. And again, great game there. So those were my PS2 games in my PS2 collection. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. It really helps me out. And what are some of your favorite PS2 games? Please leave comments down below. Let me know. And I may just pick some of those up. Take care.